Alright everybody, welcome into another video here for EVE Online. We're going to be doing a look at what is the bare minimum skills and fit you need to run tier 0 Abyssals. I plan on doing a part on the series for each faction. Today we're going to do the Amarr, and I chose the Amarr Dragoon as a tier 1 destroyer. So I made this alpha clone yesterday, and we ran 8 of the career missions for the Enforcer to get the money to buy the Dragoon and get the skills. And here are the skills here. We just went through Frigate, got 2 levels of Destroyer, a couple levels of drones, light drone operation, and repair systems. That allows us to run the Dragoon. We have control range for the drones, so we can get a little bit of range on there considering we have 42 kilometer targeting. We have capacitor in the rest of the rig slots plus one of the mid slots, which actually puts us at cap stable. For new players, I like to build ships for them that are more cap stable, so there's less management on their side as they're still trying to get a hang of everything. We have a web of fire to help with actually applying our damage with our turrets. Shouldn't be a problem. We have good tracking on these little turrets. We have infrared ammo, which puts us at 10 kilometer range, and we have multi-frequency ammo, which is the higher damage and lower range. It'll hit us at about 5,000 meters. Then in the low slots, we have a little repper. We have a heatsink, which makes the turrets deal more. We have a drone damage amplifier, words are hard, that get the drones to deal more, and then just a damage control because resists are good. So we're going to jump on in. We're going to run an exotic, which has the attributes of a penalty to kinetic resistance and a bonus to scan resolution. I do have the drones that deal kinetic damage. So I'm taking advantage of that resistance hole that there's going to be on the enemies. Unfortunately, the type of ammo that we have with Amarr with their lasers is not going to allow me to take advantage of that with the actual turrets, but that's okay. Alright, and here we go. Abyssal exotic filament. I have the default overview, which I have not used in a long time, so this will be fun. We're going to head straight for the loot cache, and we have like 40 kilometer target range on this. I don't know how many targets my little ship can handle. We're going to launch our 3 drones that we can. We're going to send them at this guy here. Let's change the size of these windows so I can keep an eye on my drones. And let's actually approach him. There we go. We got him webbed. And now we can actually start applying some DPS to him. Now, the Spark Needle Tesselas, they are some of the squishiest enemies there is. So I do expect our DPS to be able to chew through these. There we go, we got that one. Here comes the next one. We're going to web him as well. And we're going to put orbit at 2500. Our shields are almost gone. Which is fine, we're an armor tank. Not an issue, and we do have a repper. Pull up to here. We'll turn that on. There we go. Now we will approach the loot. We will put the drones back in the drone bay, just Shift R, which is what I just used. We're back up to 100% armor, so I'm not going to waste the capacitor here. We're cap stable when we're using the infrared ammo. We are not cap stable if we are using the multi-frequency ammo. So this first room, very quick, because it was just the Tesselas, which are very, very low HP enemies. If we run into like an Overmind or the Karen, it's going to take a lot more time to actually chew through them, and the cairn itself is going to be very difficult to just approach. That one requires some finesse to get in close enough to apply your damage. Go in, take the loot. We got 4 of the surveys, which is good, because these filaments were kind of expensive out here in Amarr space. They were like 60,000 a piece. It's cheaper in the Jita trade hub, which is what I normally use on my main. When you do these, you will get some of the air program stuff. Alright, head for that. Look at that, it's the exact same room. Same. Easy day. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get in orbit between 2,500 and 5,000, so we can use our multi-frequency ammo. And we're going to web him. So we're going to web once we get within 10k, which is going to give us a much needed edge in dealing with his velocity, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to stay in on the enemy. Looks like this one's going to go down quite quickly. There we go. So let's go on to the next one. Turn on our armor repair and web, and then put it on orbit and turn on our weapons. Now, this do deal some decent damage to us, but it's alright. There's only one of them left, and we are now able to be at 100% armor, so we can turn off the Ripper, head towards the loot cache, which I sent the drones to go pop. Didn't even notice we lost one of the drones. See? I'm a bad drone parent. It's okay. Now I can recall the drones, go open up the cargo, and we can go on to the last room here. So this fit for this destroyer, 2.8 million, maybe a little less than that actually, because I found some of the stuff while doing the career missions, like the repair you get from doing the enforcer missions. I found an afterburner, so didn't have to go out and buy all of this. Oh, there we go. Look at that, and another tranquil exotic. Now we can go activate. So with the loot system and how it is, you'd probably be able to run 2 of these tranquils and pay for the ship. Put the money aside, go sell the loot, so that if you die, you can rebuy, repurchase everything. Because if you're new and you're learning, you will die. But some of these rooms you're going to have a very easy time going through, and some of them are going to be quite difficult. We'll see if we get a difficult one here. We have the Lancer, which it's not that difficult. It's not going to try and kite me along too bad, I don't think. So we should be good here. Just need to get in range to be able to send our drones, which is at 40. And once we can do that, we'll be good to go here. Got the drones going towards them. Now we can approach to, once we get in close, we're going to web him. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got him webbed. Looks like he's trying to keep his distance from us. So we're going to have to go with our 10-kilometer ammo. And we're just going to have to sit here in this little duel of DPS. Right? But the difference is I have a repair and he does not. So we're going to slowly get in on this guy. And once we do, when we get down to about 5,000, we are able to switch over our ammo, and this is going to make a big difference for our DPS. And if you're wondering what hotkeys I'm using, when you're putting stuff down here, it shows you the actual hotkey that you use to activate the module. So this one is in my F1, this is F3, these would be Alt F1, Alt F2. And yes, you can use Alt F4, and it won't close out your game. It will just activate that module. Try it, it's fun. You can see our repair is doing just fine. As soon as this guy blows up, I'm going to send the drones at the loot box. Armor's full. Way to the loot box we go. Yeah, the web is so important for this. Being able to manage enemies, what distance that they can be from you. Because that guy would have just kept kiting us away, and it would have been only our drones that would be applying the damage. So there we go. This was a tier 0 run with a clone that was made yesterday and has only trained up those skills. And with a suboptimal tier 1 fit in a Dragoon. This works exactly the same if you're flying an Algos. Very nice. So the way that you would play this if you're in an Algos is exactly the same. So if you're Galente, same. For Caldari, you're probably going to use a missile boat if you want to go to the Corax, or you can go to the Camarant, and then you just have a bunch of turrets. Just make sure if you're on the Camarant, you have a web of fire so that you can keep the range where you want it, so that you can apply your damage. And that'll go the same. The Camarant and the Thrasher, the way that they work between the enemies will be the same. I hope you guys found this informational and useful. If you want to see more, let me know. If you liked the video, leave me a like. If you didn't like the video, comment down below why you didn't like the video. Thank you. Take it easy.